Hey guys, how's it going? Weston again. It's going to be episode 2 of this YouTube series. Last episode we just did a bunch of cleaning and organizing and trying to get stuff figured out, but that was a couple months ago. I had to take some time off to focus on school, but this episode is mainly going to be a little tiny bit of cleanup, a little more construction stuff, getting maybe some concrete poured, some walls put up, that kind of stuff. So it should be pretty cool and pretty fun. But yeah, we'll get to it.
Here I'm taking down these old 2x4s that my uncle put up when he was in high school to make a paint booth for his Monte Carlo that's over to the right off the screen. Next up, I wanted to get started on cleaning out this lower section, which is where we're going to put the new tool. My mom decided to come and help me this day.
So this is another area of the barn that I don't really know if I showed it a whole lot in the last video, but I've already done some cleanup in here. This is it actually looks pretty good compared to what it did last weekend. Which you'll see actually in some of the time-lapse videos that I took. All right, so first up, we're gonna work on getting rebar put in here. There's some on the property. I just gotta go find it. Trying to figure out, I found some, but there's some pretty thick stuff, and like quarter-inch thick, which I don't really need it to be that thick. I could do with the thinner stuff, but so we'll go do that. We're gonna take the Wally, the Kubota Wally, fun stuff. But yeah, that's pretty much gonna be the main thing of this video. First thing we're gonna do is go ahead and get the holes drilled for the rebar to go in. Probably gonna go in about every 2 feet and put a piece of rebar going in from this slab into the slab over here. Just come work my way down that way. Whatever. But yeah, I'm gonna switch it over to time lapse because it's gonna take a minute. So. All right, so that kind of went by pretty fast. Got them all tied in. I'm gonna wait before I put the long ones in, because I want to come back and pull these out and dig out some more of this dirt. I kind of put them a little low, but I think it should be fine. I'll just take a scraper and scrape out a couple more inches real quick. I'll probably do that in the morning, but for right now we can probably switch over to putting the bottom boards on this wall I'm going to build over here, and then maybe get this truck moved out of here. So that's what we'll do next.
My plan is to back the trailer with the tool on it into that bay where the truck's at. There's a pretty bad hump in the dirt right here, so I'm going to smooth it out real quick. And this is going to be it for day 4. It was only a half day of work. I didn't get started till afternoon because I had class in the morning. But tomorrow we have day 5 and got a full day's of work.
All right, quick recap of yesterday. We got the rebar put in and started working on the wall we're going to put up over there. I think today I'm going to focus more on that wall and getting the rest of this rebar finished. That's the 2 main things, along with we're going to pull the truck out here in a little bit. And yeah, hopefully I'll kind of move things along. I think tomorrow we're probably going to try and unload the new tool we got. Yeah, that's pretty much what we got on the schedule for today. So, and then we'll put tin on the face of that. And then out here we actually have something going on this slab right here. It's going to be the vacuum pump for the machine. So it's going to sit, I think over here, it's right at 30 inches wide, and I have about 31 right here. So put it here, and then the air compressor is also going to come over here. And I'll probably put just a couple pieces of tin covering the tops of them so they're not getting rained on directly. But other than that, that's pretty much the plan for this. Alright guys, I didn't do a full video, I just did the time lapse of us moving that truck out, just because I wanted to get done real quick so my mom and sister can get going. But yeah, so we got that moved out of the way. Space is a lot more clean. I'm gonna get this out of here and then probably get this swept out. But yeah, that's pretty good. It's really windy right now. Just give it a minute.
One eternity later.
But we'll still continue working with the wall over here and probably get this pretty much framed out the rest of the way, and then maybe start putting some tin up and stuff. So that'll be cool. Yeah. But yeah,
I hadn't done any framing in about probably 6 months, so I was a little rusty getting back into it. And on top of that, this was just kind of a weird spot to work around with the metal roof and then the metal poles and everything. But so it took me a little longer than I expected it, but eventually got it done.
all right, wood framing, it's all up. I did some janky stuff, but it's not load bearing, so it doesn't really matter. It's just here to hold the tin. Still pretty sturdy even with it being janky. But I got my tin shears, and I'm gonna go ahead and start getting those cut and put up in place. The tin we got from an old roof. We had to redo a roof, so it's a bunch of leftover stuff. So we'll get that scrap used up, but it's gonna take a little while, but we'll get done.
Alright guys, that's going to be the end of this video today. I think this episode we got a lot done. We got the lower section cleaned out, got that truck pulled out, and got started on the wall. Next episode we're going to be moving the tool that I got into that area. It was kind of fun, a little stressful, and we had to come up with some innovative ways to get it in there, which you'll see in the next video. If you enjoyed this video, please like, and if you want to stay updated or see the future videos, please subscribe. We've got some more cool stuff coming in the future, and it means a lot to me. So, thank you.